Hey, yo, folks! Welcome. It is Friday. We are 2 hours late for this stream because the closing arguments ran late in the Faust-trial. Oh, we have stuff to talk about. But besides that, welcome to the show. Of course, the Wheel of Regrets is in play. It is in play. And boom, new member. Ta-da! Making it. Well, you know the drill, and if you don't, here's the drill. $50 in supers, gifted memberships, PayPal, or buy me a coffee will bring you a spin on the Wheel of Regrets. Now, if that's a combined $50. Now, if you choose to, hey, here's $50, you choose the poison. So that are the rules of engagement here. Now, I'm expecting people over from KattNotWilliams show, and but you have my favorite co-host here. It is Mo.
Hey, I'm here for a little bit. I got a verdict today, and did you ever finish closing?
Yeah, they are finished closing, and the closing in my trial, the prosecution commented on the defense on the defendant's silence. He commented on that the defense attorney is obligated to do this and this and that, which the prosecution is not allowed to talk about that. And he talked about there was a motion in limine towards the defense to not bring up other possible suspects, which was granted by the court. Well, others besides the obvious one, though, Chris Milton. Yeah. And then the state said in their closing, we looked at all other possible suspects. Well, you barred the defense from questioning the investigation into these.
Yeah, we're starting the Faust case on Monday. We're doing a speed run.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I'm just happy it's not a kid case.
Yeah,
I mean, I can be angered that, at a judge goal, I just can't deal with another kid case for a while.
Yeah. Now, more or less, now you can speedrun it, but one thing you can speedrun is the third-party culprit that the defense brought up, Chris Milton, took the stand for the prosecution. And if he wasn't a suspect before, he sure as hell was after his testimony. Oh.
Yeah.
The state they had 9 days in court. The state spent 7 of them defending Chris Milton as a suspect.
That's weird. I've noticed that being the trend lately. If the defense is going to try a third-party defense at all, the state has tailors their case to spend most of their time exonerating whomever.
Yeah.
Like the Karen Reed case. Because the first time when I got in with Baker, I'm like, who the hell are all these people in the house and why do I care?
Yeah. Prove the guilt. That's because if the evidence for guilt is overwhelming, you don't care about the third-party culprit.
Yeah, and I do think that it will be interesting. It's a long case, but if you watch, I would say at least the defense's case in chief,
Mm.
whatever it was, for the KattNotWilliams case, because they're trying to do a third party, but they don't have anything.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. In my trial, the defense was even barred from. Now they only submitted one of these motions for Chris Melton, and they didn't for the other, which also was ruled out. But the defense said we agree we don't claim they are third-party culprits, but we still need to question this investigator about what did he check, what did he do, the investigation. No. If you want to question the investigator about these people, you have to point the finger at them as a third-party culprit. Yeah, but if we do that, we soften the third-party culprit on the actual third-party culprit. But no, they weren't allowed to at all, and it was and especially listening to the state in closing arguments, bullshitting, and then clear violations, which was all overruled by the judge.
Yeah, I don't like. I hate that. Now, I will say the KattNotWilliams case was actually as heartbreaking as it was so refreshing. I was impressed with the state because as much
Yeah.
as they could, they kept the gruesome parts out.
Mm.
Now, and they didn't like for the closing, the state basically said, "Look, I'm gonna show you as little of those pictures as possible because I was accused of trying to pull on your heartstrings. I'm not gonna do that."
Mm.
You know, I wanna win on the evidence, and they had the evidence. Sometimes you just have the evidence, and if you don't bring the case.
Yeah, it shouldn't be harder than that.
Yeah. Because what's the point in having these cold case, units and trotting them out for political, points if Georgia had the Wolfenberger case as well, and they failed to indict Chris Wolfenberger. Now, if you wanna see the state of Georgia F something up, look at Wolfenberger's case.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, some things are just plain stupid. Some things are just plain stupid. But yeah, I mean, how do I say this? At some points, where are all the good state cases? I mean, I've been doing this for over 3 years now. And all except 3.
Honestly, I will say KattNotWilliams case,
Mm.
it was 13 days, and there was a lot of testimony, but
Mm.
it was a good investigation. They had, clear people. If
Mm.
they were only in charge of this, then you understood, "Hey, I'm only in charge of this." We'll be hearing about, the person that kinda took it all together later. So, I mean, it was slow, and the state tried to speed it up as much as they could, but there was just so much evidence to bring in.
Mm. Mm. Oh, hello over at Rumble. Hello, Ambrosia, Anima Ramper. Hello, everybody over there. Hey, I have a bunch of people over at Rumble. Yay! And hello, you at YouTube. And hello over at X. You guys over at X, join YouTube or Rumble so I can get some dineros out of it because I don't get monetized by X. But and again, folks, the Wheel of Regrets is at play. Oh, I should show it as well. Here it is. It is different kinds of alcohol I took with me when I visited the United States back in September, and hot sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a slightly bust. Now, with this damn case, we will see. We will see. Really, a Catman lost his Rumble Rumble password already.
Sounds
Yeah,
like something I would do.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, there was something I was about to say before I said that. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you to new member. We are $3 in, and prior stream had I believe it was a $5 super. Thank you for that, which makes us $8 in. So only
Woohoo.
$42 to the first spin on the Wheel of Regrets. Now, oh yeah, it is 7 p.m. where the trial took place, and the jury chose to start deliberating instead of waiting until Monday.
Well, are their court systems closed on Monday?
No, apparently not. They are holding court
Oh.
open Monday, and that's a bit. I don't like that. And here's the thing about the Faust-trial that is. Now, they found Mr. Faust liquid DNA in the victim. In the non-graped area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At least the state claims that he graped both backdoor and orally. There's no injuries orally. And in the graped area was her boyfriend's DNA, who claimed that he hadn't seen her or had sex with her for 6 days.
I'm not a scienceologist, and I'm not as experienced as Laura Owens, but I don't think that's possible.
Yeah. And he adamantly said, no, we have never had backdoor intercourse. You're going to, according to the state, it originated in the vagine,
Oh,
but through passage or drippage or drooling, it somehow or through, as they also said, well, since Mr. Faust did the vagine and the backdoor graping, it transferred from vagine to backdoor. And for me, I mean, folks, our peen, it's not an elephant's trunk. We can suck things up and then dispose somewhere else. I must say I haven't tried though, but I really highly doubt it. And
yeah.
even with that, it's the state argued no, they had sex on Saturday, leading into Sunday, and
Okay.
because in the vagine, 3 to 5 days, in some cases even up to 7 days, it can last. Which I've
Uh-huh.
never heard in any trial or in any other. I've heard
Yeah.
3 to 5 days,
Yeah,
and
that's what
then
I've
still
heard.
and then still survive being
Yeah.
sucked up by the defendant's elephant trunk manhood and disposed in. No.
I don't did they have a doctor come in and explain this? I feel like I need, like, a middle
Mm,
school teacher to explain
mm,
this to me again, because I don't think any of this
mm.
is real.
Yeah, they did have a GBI lab person saying, yes, if it is possible that DNA can transfer from one place to another with penetration. But they never asked her, okay, but what if it was 7 days ago? That they never asked. So it's It is such a stupid
Well,
case.
and you would think at 7 days there would be, like, degradation. There would be something that they would be able to
Mm,
say, "We know it's not fresh."
yeah. Now, it had degraded to the point where they didn't discover the DNA back in 2001 because the tests
Okay.
weren't good enough. But in 2024, they could. So it was, but that goes to anybody, even the defendant wasn't traceable back then, but it
Yeah,
was
no.
now. And the the state claimed they mislabeled because they sent off two mouth swabs to a separate lab, and that separate lab did one of these presumptive tests and said, we think one of these tests is a vagine test. But that test they took can only be a presumptive test because there is no way to do it confirmatory. And that is, so then you don't know. You don't know. Folks, women sometimes scratch themselves. It happens. Sometimes there's an itch. Yeah, poor Mo. Listening to this.
No, it just so did they have anything other than Mr. Faust was there and maybe they were friends with benefits? I mean, did he have a prior record? Any history of bad behavior with ladies?
Not admitted into trial. Now, he does have a record, but
Okay.
nothing of this sort.
All right.
Yeah. Because they charged Mr. Faust with only the DNA in vagine and mouth. They charged him with double grape, breaking and entering, robbery, arson, because whoever did this to her, the victim, also tried to set the house on fire. And there is, among all the tests, there is not a single piece of evidence outside of the inside of her body that says the defendant was ever in that house.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense again because let's say he did it. He's gonna be so sophisticated, he can basically get every other piece of DNA or fiber
Mm,
evidence, just nothing
Now,
there.
yeah, but the state claims, well, since the house eventually, it was one of these slow cooking fire because of not enough oxygen. So
Okay.
it took a few hours, but they say that all that destroyed the much evidence. Yeah, but they did find hairs, including but not limited to Chris Melton, the boyfriend's pubic hair on her butt. They explained that away by, well, she was out of the shower, blow drying her hair, probably. So, and her roommate says she usually sits down on the rug while doing this. So that is how the pubic hair stuck there.
No woman in the history of ever is butt ass naked, just drying their hair on some carpet. No, just absolutely not.
Yeah. And the boyfriend's hair was found on, the plug-in socket of the cord, where the cord was plugged into, which was used to strangle her. But he has been there all the time. It's explained away with he has been there all the time. Yeah, but hair there?
Yeah, that
But no, it couldn't have been him because he had alibi, and which actually wasn't much of an alibi. And hello to MsDemeanor!
Heidi ho, chickadees. How is
hello?
everybody?
We are good. We are good. And I assume Kat's stream is over. Yeah, I saw. Oh, hello,
You should be
Raiders.
getting a raid. Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say we are all heading on over here. So
Yeah.
I got my drink. I had MsDemeanor bring me a nice wine for me. So yeah, I am prepared on this Friday evening.
And remember, hello all the Raiders. This is Slightly Buzzed Friday show. In play is the Wheel of Regrets. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Here is the Wheel of Regrets. The rules of engagement is individual supers, gifted memberships, PayPal or buy me a coffee of $50. You choose my poison. A combined $50 gets you a spin on the Wheel of Regrets. And it's hot sauce and alcohol.
Oof.
So that
boy.
Slightly buzzed. And the Wheel of Regrets, I won't regret it right now, but I will in the morning. But that's just part of the entertainment of tonight. I've been trying to explain to Mo about this case, and she haven't seen the Faust-trial. She will start the Faust-trial on Monday and do a speed run.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, let me tell you what you're going to need. A lot of hydration, preferably in the alcohol department. You're going to need some good manure boots for all of the bovine scatology that's going to be laid down everywhere.
Ooh.
And if you have any sort of emotional support animals, I would have them on standby.
Oh, they like my chair. So when I turn on the heat they're like, and I'm like, I'm glad I hurt myself in order to get you a nice chair, all of you.
It's not about you. You know that. Are they
No.
cats or dogs? Cats?
Well, so I have 6 kids, and what happens is if you let one child get a kitten for their birthday,
Oh. Yeah.
so
I
we
understand.
have 5 inside cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I only have Mr. Jingles here. He's my rescue cat, and he's the actual owner of this channel. And so everything that I do here is because if I don't,
owe it all to him.
Yeah, I owe it
Makes
all to
sense.
Mr. Jingles.
I have 2 dogs. I am allergic to cats, so cats aren't an option for me. But yeah, I have Oscar and Vivica. And Vivica is my little diva girl, and she is quite the diva. Nobody side eyes like my Vivica. So yeah.
Oh, Sutera. Yeah, I know that the Canada curling team beat the Swedish curling team, but the men's team, Swedish men's team, I mean, they have Olympic golds and everything, but for the past few years they have sucked monkey balls. So it's not really a rib on me to say, hey, your curling team lost to ours. Yeah, that's expected.
I'm still trying to figure out winter sweeping as a sport. I was like,
Curling
this
is
is what
cool.
happens when communism takes over. See what happens when you don't have cable? You're welcome.
I mean, we haven't put cornhole in the Olympics yet, so I think we still do have
Yet.
that going for us. I know yet.
I'm waiting for supermarket sweep to become an Olympic thing because I'm pretty sure I could win. You just you stay on the meat aisle and you just.
I would pay good money for some summer Olympic sports to try to do it in winter, like 110-meter hurdles. I would love to see that on ice.
No, we already have crazy people running down a hill with a little sled and Lycra for no reason.
I will say the Winter Olympics to me, they seem it's like unless you have the fear of death, it can't be a Winter Olympic sport. That's what it feels like. Now, Summer Olympics, not so much because we have swimming and diving and gymnastics and all that stuff. But winter, it's like those skeleton people.
Yeah.
No,
but they do seem to
no.
have more fun on the Winter Olympics because I read Thursday they had to have this emergency drop of private equipment because they ran out of condoms.
Oh, well, it's cold. They got to get close together to stay warm.
Yeah, and I mean, what happens? You bring these top athletes with full of adrenaline, competitiveness, and you bring all these men and women together. Yeah, the boinky boink will happen.
I know they're
I
all
don't
in
see
really
why
good
we're
physical
supplying them
condition.
with condoms. I think we should let the really talented athletic people breed. Look, you're not going to get athletic people from my stock. You're just not. So go let people who can walk upstairs without getting hurt be prosperous.
Did you wet your whistle, Kat?
Oh, well, have we gotten to a wheel of regret yet?
Well, he pulled it
not
up.
yet. We brought it up. Let's see here.
I am not a
I have-
drinker, so I want you guys to know that this is like only, I don't know if it can be, I don't want to like spill it to show you, but it's like only up to here. But it's a wide glass. It's a wide
Well, I'm
shot
not a
glass.
drinker either. I drink the my favorite little cup. It says Hakuna Moscato. It means drink wine, and Moscato's the only wine
It
that I
means
drink.
more whinies.
And it doesn't have a lot of alcohol content. So
Okay, so on Wednesday, I realized that we were going to have a multi-day closing for the KattNotWilliams trial, and I forgot that it was Cosplay Wednesday. So I go to like the one liquor store in my town, and I completely forget that I am dressed up as Miss Frizzle. So I'm just walking around buying
but
booze.
it's Miss Frizzle
from the Magic School Bus.
I know, that's awesome.
So the lady is looking at me. She's down. She's looking at me again. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I have all my teeth. I know that's unusual for rural Indiana. I get it. And then I realized, and I show her my thing, and I was like, I am aware that I'm dressed as Miss Frizzle in the booze store. It might have been on my bucket list, but now I have achieved.
Might be mildly inappropriate, but it wasn't your fault. I gotta fix this.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, today was something. Whew.
Yeah, and by the way, thank you for the Raiders, Kat. And I also saw that.
Check the private chat.
Take Me to Trial also rated. So thank you so much. Check private chat. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, SweetP, if you want to come up, let's take it to trial. That's her name. That's the host.
Yeah,
I'll send you a link if you want to join.
No.
Yeah, bring everybody in. In. And for you who just joined, this is the Wheel of Regrets. It's alcohol, it's hot sauce. And the rules of engagement is individual supers, gifted memberships, PayPal, and buy me a coffee of $50. You choose my poison. Combined $50 gets you a spin on the wheel. We are currently at $11 towards the first spin on the Wheel of Regrets. So we are missing 39. And this is just, if you want to support my channel without me drinking, choose another day.
Because we're getting drunk tonight. That's what's happening here.
Oh hell yeah.
Hold on, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so you got to be careful because 9 months from now
there's no risk whatsoever that my 7-year-older Miss Viking will get pregnant.
For others that are participating.
For others. Yeah.
I will say that MsDemeanor and myself are both November babies, so I'm just saying. And both of our parents, we lived in different states, but they were cold states where you cuddle up,
Yeah. I mean, you would assume if us here in Sweden that we should be among, fall babies and stuff like that, but we have it's called the industrial vacation, our 4 weeks of vacation we get each year. Yes, we get that. Paid.
Yeah, not here.
Which takes place during summertime. So our babies are born in the spring. Not and then
Like
you
farm animals.
yeah, like farm animals. They squeal like a pig. No,
Farm animals
That's a
are so
different movie.
cute.
yeah.
I am a goat lover. I love little baby goats and don't even think about putting them in some little cute PJs. And
MsDemeanor
otters.
and Valhalla Awaits Goat Cam collab would be hilarious. Just
Oh.
MsDemeanor commenting on the goats.
Definitely.
I love goats.
Definitely. I mean, goats are amazing animals and stubborn and slightly stupid, but adorable, absolutely adorable. And then you have Valhalla Awaits and his ram that he has,
Oh.
which is, I mean, that's a big damn ram. It's bigger than a pony.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my.
it's one of these really adult things. And when he stares you down, it's just how can I hurt you, not if.
Well, much like I'm allergic to cats, I am allergic to hay. So horses, goats, all of that. I mean, being on a farm, yeah, not a good thing for me. So yeah, I don't get to cuddle or enjoy any of that. Maybe that I like otters too. So maybe I just need to stay in the otter category, safer.
Well, then sadly, I can't invite you here because this is a farm.
I can be on it, but I have to have a lot of preparation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then I have to pay attention while I'm there to navigate it.
For about in a 20-mile radius, it's not just I only have 46 acres. But in about that mile radius, it's just farmland.
That's good. I used to live in Tennessee, so I like open land, pretty places, not subdivisions where it's house.
It's weird. I don't ever want a huge house because all that looks like to me is just like a ton of dusting and maintenance, and I'm not going to use most of it. Kitchen, bedroom, computer. I'm a computer. There's memes where a gamer's blueprints for building new construction homes is a gamer room with just a desk and a computer, and then a bathroom and kitchen that's this big for the rest of the blueprint. And that's kind of how I feel I live my indoor life. But I love outside. Yards, dogs, gardens, being able to grow your own peppers. I just love it.
Yeah, that would be Mr. Demeanor's favorite things. If he could have all of his tomatoes that he grows and
SweetP!
Hey! Love her face.
Lots of new people here. I love new people here who I can avoid to try to scare away.
You have to unmute yourself, SweetP, because I think you come in muted automatically.
Yeah, I heard you say, you don't want a big house. I just checked it. I have a 2,400 square foot house and a 10,000 square foot barn.
Yeah, ratio there is...
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, my house is about that too. 2,500. So yeah, for just Mr. Demeanor and me. But hey, we can accept guests.
Yeah. No, I live upstairs and we rent out downstairs. So
awesome.
That's smart. SweetP, we have some feedback. Check your mic input because it might be coming from a camera mic. Because her mic does not normally sound like that when I watch her. So.
She's like,
but when you guys know when you join something, all of a sudden the computer wants to pull any mic except the good mic.
Yeah, and it's
or even the video too.
Yeah, and it's y'all know I'm not good at this in the first place.
Oh, this old girl trying to learn new tricks, man. It ain't pretty. I have very supportive people in my chat, thankfully.
I have a nephew that is my computer whiz, and when stuff happens, he tries to explain to me how I can fix it. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's my
Oh, no.
son. Yeah, my son is my IT department. I tease all the time. I'm like, well, my IT department looked at this, and it's really my son.
Yeah,
that's my brother.
SweetP still muted.
No, you may just hear it may just be my surroundings. It may not even be my microphone. It may be I got a train.
Oh,
right here by my house.
Okay.
That may be what y'all hear. It is my train, and it decided it wanted to come right there.
I know that
I'll mute
feeling.
up when I'm not saying anything. But yeah, that's probably what y'all hear is my train.
Okay,
It was crazy. I live near the new Bright Line that they're building through Florida, and I saw this report that there's been like 91 deaths on the Bright Line tracks because they come in so fast, and people think that they have enough time to scoot across the lines underneath when the bars are coming down, and it's just like a crazy. It's a crazy thing to live next to. Every time I have to drive across the tracks, even though I will not go if the lights are coming down, I'm like, am I gonna be 92?
No, you don't want that. Yeah, it was the train. It was a long train. It's yeah, my train.
Hello, SweetP. I have never met you. You've been in my chat a couple of times, I know. So it's nice to put a face with my chat.
Hi, SweetP. I'm glad that I'm up here with everybody. Y'all come in your chat a lot, MsDemeanor. It's my first time coming up here meeting you, Nick, and Mo and Adi. When I seen it, I was going over to Cat's chat, and I was like, "Oh, who is Nick? I don't know. We gonna follow the cat. We gonna go over there. We gonna check it out and just go into the community." And I'm glad that I'm able to hang out with y'all for a little bit and. Awesome. I was like, a wheel, drinks. Oh, yeah. I'm in. Let me go get my drink. Like, I'm in. I'm all in with y'all. Like, this is my type of party.
Especially after today. Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to have to get my damn it doll at work, and I had a lot of outrage. It was a rough day.
It was a bunch of, let me just bring this crap up.
Okay. Let's see if I have. All you need to do is show his picture. You don't even need to play a clip. And
I got a drink right now.
Establishes the predicate felony of aggravated sodomy being again a substantial and necessary part in causing the death in this case. It also and against her will performed by Mr. Faust on Miss Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is what is evidence and what is not evidence. Evidence is what you hear from the witness stand and the exhibits that are emitted, the videos that were played for you, and the things that will go back with you into the jury room.
Does he have a warning? So like if we're driving and we don't want to fall asleep,
whether it was
because this man is 100% pure Colombian, uncut Ambien.
You just wait, because the words that come out are going to make you so angry. It ain't sleeping you're going to want to do.
And by the way, I've seen on other places that this can't be a racial motivated prosecution. Look, they have a black prosecutor.
He's Indian.
Folks, he's Indian.
Well, I don't care if he is. That doesn't.
Indiana, and I know that.
Well, but even if he weren't, it still doesn't mean that the prosecution isn't racially motivated. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that it is, actually.
Yeah, and
well, I guess that was my question before going into it. Was there any reason or any connection that the other potential suspect had that they're giving him a free pass? Because I guess
it was her boyfriend, and according to the lead detective in the case, his DNA is supposed to be there because he's her boyfriend. Yeah. Now the alibi consisted of his friend's word.
It actually consisted of nothing, because the friend's word all fell apart on the witness stand too, because the timing doesn't work. And he talks about going and getting breakfast when they're supposed to be at the bank together. So, I mean, that didn't even work. So, and I was so angry when they were talking about in the closing arguments today that his DNA is supposed to be there, and that obviously it was consensual. And I'm like, oh, you are not.
Yeah, it's like this prosecution. I mean, I want a defense attorney from that area. If they are defending a boyfriend who is accused of raping his girlfriend, play that. No, it can't be. It's supposed to be there.
Right.
I'm like, do you think Liz would testify that same way if the boyfriend was the black guy in this scenario?
Nope.
I don't think
Absolutely
she
not.
would do that.
Absolutely not.
No. If the foot was on the other shoe, or no, the prosecution would have used every inconsistency to say the alibi doesn't hold up.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And I think that's the worst part about this whole thing that they did to him, even from the interview. Like, he could have never got away with 7 times of seeing that and them kind of redirecting and kind of telling him how they wanted him to answer this question. It's kind of like with him, you know, and so just because he said take him to jail, I think that meant, hey, I don't have a lawyer and I just don't want to speak anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But they took it as him trying to hide something away. And
and this inferenced silence means guilt. Not allowed anywhere. It's one of
and they
these
creeped
things.
on it twice.
Yeah.
Here was something I thought was fascinating. So it with Chris Melton, the fact that he cooperated with them and didn't get an attorney, that was like the end all of everything. And then they talk about Mr. Faust, and he, you know, talked to them and didn't get an attorney. And it was, because look, he's trying to explain everything away. And then when we got to the difficult part, then he lawyered up. And it's like, no, you got to the part where he looked and was like, y'all are trying to railroad me. I am zipping my mouth shut and getting myself some representation.
Yeah. And that is, folks, if you are called into the cop station, if you're a witness, if a suspect, regardless, shut the fuck up. I invoke my rights. I want a lawyer. That's not even legal advice. That's just
that's life advice.
Yeah, that's life advice. As Mr. Bruce in the YSL trials says on his business card, shut up. You turn it over and he said, seriously, shut the fuck up. That's his business card as an attorney. And it can't be spoken enough. Shut up. They are not there to help you. Well, unless you are Chris Melton.
Then they're your friend.
Yeah. Then you're on first name basis with the investigators, who calls you Chris. And you call them by their first name.
First names.
Well, and it was ludicrous. You have in closing Yamanchelli, who's the elected DA, arguing this case.
I call him Yamaguchi on purpose.
It's normal for detectives to refresh anybody's recollection. Meanwhile, they didn't do that at all for Faust. They asked him all of this information without showing a picture, without really getting into the neighborhood yet. They do eventually ask him about the Deer Park area, and he's like, I don't be over there by them people. But they're acting like they refresh his recollection and that it wasn't weird to refresh Melton's.
And this thing about, well, his stepmother lived 2 football fields away. I mean, folks, have you ever heard of segregated areas in a city?
It's like block by block.
It's not even 2, it's 1 football field.
Yeah.
It's 600
Where I used
feet.
to live, it was which side of the bridge?
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask. Is there that much of a divide? Since I don't know the area, I don't always know if it would be normal for him to be over on that side of the neighborhood, because it seems like there's a big divide.
Yeah.
Very big divide. So
between where his stepmother lived and the other side of this housing area where this victim lived, a law student, was a Walmart. And there was foot traffic from over there to the Walmart. And here's one thing that I found really interesting. I don't know if it is, I suspect it has been brought up before. The people who say they saw black people walking by, the neighbor across the road, he was alerted by his roommate.
Mhm.
Hey, something is going on. Come look at this. And the only thing that was occurring outside was a black man walking.
Yup.
Who would go commit these crimes and walk on the sidewalk in an orange shirt with no hood?
Where was the laptop? If he stole the laptop, I
Yeah.
want to know where it was, chucked under his arm. Did he have it in the back of his pants? That would have been interesting to watch.
Yeah, it really wasn't a reason. For even when they was talking about him stopping for the car, like he's running out of that neighborhood. He is not walking. After committing, that is a very horrific crime. Y'all hear my horn? Y'all hear the horn for the train?
Yeah.
Love it.
That's him getting out of that neighborhood. He said,
Yeah. He's going. Boom.
He come at the worst times. It's so funny. I'm glad I'm on the street. Like that's why I probably be muted up a lot more than I probably should be. But yeah, I think that if he was coming out of the neighborhood the way and considering a fire, all the things he had did, like he is not walking. He's going through backyards. He's jumping fences. He's
like
doing
the white
things
guy.
like that. Like he is not doing those things that they're saying. I would not be stopping for a car. Or
And the shit he pulled in the closing arguments, that's why you see him multiple times. He's walking around the area wondering why hasn't the house caught fire yet.
Well, here's the problem I also have with the walking around the area. If he lived where they're saying he lived, sorry about that. Everybody reported that the individuals were walking in the opposite direction.
Not even on the same street as Tara's house.
Yeah, not on the same street and walking away from where Mr. Faust supposedly lived at that time. So I'm like, help me understand how this has anything to do with anything, because it doesn't. And yes, laptops in 2000, 2001.
Questions that I asked witnesses or anything else that I've said to you, this closing argument is not
your
evident.
screen's not sharing, Nick.
Oh. Yeah.
I heard it play.
I thought, okay.
I heard his voice. I was like, what is that voice?
I'm like,
it is my
no.
argument to you
that the devil?
about what the evidence shows. The same thing goes for the defense in this case. Nothing that Mr. Cruz says is evidence. No questions that Mr. Cruz asked are evidence. When there is a conflict between what you've heard on the witness stand and what it is that Mr. Cruz says or what I say, remember, what we say is not evidence. So when Mr. Cruz says to you that the hairs that were found in Miss Baker's hands were going to be proven to be Mr. Melton's hairs,
that's not
that
what
was
said.
that was not what he said.
That is not what he said.
Yeah. It's not in evidence. He didn't say it in opening. He didn't say it on closing. He never said that. The hair is Caucasian and to some extent can't be ruled out. Why? Because, tell me if you heard this one before.
Step right up to the miracle station. We've got justice in a jar on sale. Wave a lab coat, sprinkle Latin, sign your name, then set that scale. Look, a scratch on a screwdriver. Look, a pattern on a shell. Call it tool mark analysis, baby. That's how they send you to a cell. It's a shit science and you know it, but they sell it with a wink and a grin. Draw a line, call it math. Write a number on a latch, then they swear that the truth's locked in. Shit science. Show us in a lab coat, give the jury one more magic trick to quote. They clap, they sigh while the life goes by on a shit science song and dance they by. Open wide, says the expert smiling. Let me measure it.
Yeah. The hair analysis, folks, is shit science.
I would
Folks?
think the only way you could do that is if you legitimately were able to get DNA from it, which my understanding in the
Yeah.
past is DNA is only at the root of it, that
Yeah.
you can get any DNA. And I didn't hear any testimony about that.
Yeah. And folks,
And it rules the defendant out anyway.
yeah. And folks, it also depends where do you collect the sample from. On the top of my head, folks, I'm old, sue me. It's thinning, it's graying, it's brittle. The back of my
Look at that mane.
still has a little bit of color. It's strong. It has completely different characteristics. So it depends. And you all know the baby hair here in the front. Completely different characteristics. You can't tell shit unless you know you picked it from the same area as it loosened. And characteristics, it's just, yeah, I looked at it and it looked similar. That's all it means.
Were
Well,
they
it's
not
like
Shit
able?
science.
Were they not able to get any mitochondrial DNA because they might not have been able to get nuclear DNA with the root, but the mitochondrial DNA would have given you the maternal line of a potential suspect.
They didn't test everything, but one thing that they did, one of the very few strands that they did mitochondrial DNA testing, was the hair found on the power transformer cord, the printer cord that was used for the strangulation. And
Was that not a pubic hair found on that too?
that was a head hair,
That
I
was
believe,
on
on the
her
transformer.
buttocks. That's right. My bad.
So there's a pubic hair that was in the hand and pubic hair on the buttocks. Two different pubic hairs that the state tried to act like wasn't the case because there were several hairs retrieved from the left hand, all part of item 10 as like an omnibus hair. And hair is a plural sounding singular word. You can use hair to mean all of your hair. But for this power transformer, which that's one of the few things they do the mitochondrial DNA testing for, that one could have been a match to Chris Melton. And my understanding of the mitochondrial DNA is it's like a 1 in 5 shot, essentially.
Yeah,
And
it basically follows phenotypes and it follows maternal lines. So like there's maternal lines that come from, say, England. That's kind of where they get the 23andMe. I'm a nerd and I do have to run because I have another stream to get to.
Oh,
No,
it's
Mo.
okay.
It was a
It's
pleasure
okay.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
You guys.
it's Friday night for real.
Mm.
What?
Yeah. And here's the thing about hair analysis and all of that. But if you go to what can we extract from hair? Now, they chose a California lab. Okay. Guess what other lab, which has been all over the news the past 2 years? It's a New York lab that managed to extract a full profile from hair that had been buried for over a decade. The
That's what I
Gilgo
was
Beach
wondering.
serial killer.
Like it's improved that we could have retested some of the hairs to maybe get
Yeah.
more precision, or we could have tested like the significant chunks of hairs that were just not tested at all.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them weren't even looked at under a microscope.
Yeah.
We had the GBI, the retired GBI agent, say that he didn't analyze the pubic hair in the hand because he indirectly ruled it out by just looking at it with his eyes. He didn't even do the microscopic analysis to say, hey, these characteristics under a microscope are a bit different, to compare it to a known pubic hair of Chris Melton, the third party, the suspect
Yeah.
at the time.
And still, none of it was African American.
I really wonder if they thought they could get away with saying that a pubic hair, which tends to be coarser and darker in color, that they could get away with just showing a photo of it and hoping somebody stupid on the jury would just think it was African American hair. I really think that that's part of the way they were thinking.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
If they can present empty evidence bags, they can.
Well,
I mean,
can we talk about that for a minute too? Because you know,
He embraced it.
Yamaguchi. Like I say his name wrong on purpose. I know what his actual name is, but he talked about it in his closing argument. And the problem I had with it is he was acting like, yeah, this is perfectly normal and everything. And I'm like, why do you have empty evidence containers of any kind that you're entering into a trial?
Yeah.
We have that because we don't have a chain of command or a chain of custody.
No, the chain of custody is lost when they don't have the empty evidence bags with the slides. It's gone. It's gone.
And I know Mr. Cruz tried to get into the chain of custody and she was having none of it. Which made me, as a watcher, obviously the jury didn't see this, made me as just a trial watcher go, oh, well, there's something to that right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's untrue. He said in closing arguments that the hair was analyzed before the slides were broken, but that's not the testimony I gleaned. I forget the girl's name, but she was like kind of younger-ish, like kind of like, I don't know, maybe like 30 something.
Yeah, some of these things they just skipped over or just barely touched. Hey,
I think that's why they didn't ask. There were so many times where I was like, interesting what the state is not asking on direct. And I think it's so they can skirt the line and color outside the lines without distinctively being able to get called on it about details. Because in their mind, the jury's not going to be able to check. They can't replay. They don't have a chat telling them that was said or that wasn't said. And I really think that really lacks integrity for a prosecution to be doing.
Yeah.
The girl you're talking about, it was like her first time testifying about this particular
Marissa Lycon.
Yeah.
And then isn't that the one you're talking about? And it was only like her seventh
I
time
was talking
ever
about a lab
testifying?
tech that helped to remount the slides because they were broken. And then in closing, he said that they did all the analysis before anything was broken. But they had to remount them to do the analysis. So what are we talking about?
Yeah. And they still were broken 25 years later. And as Jim said in Kat's chat, the rules of evidence does not degrade over time. It's still the same rules of evidence. If you show up with broken evidence, it should not be admissible. And the number of things they have lost, they lost an entire window.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Conveniently, because that's a critical part of the theory. I mean, it goes to the elements of burglarizing a home.
Yeah. And what happened to all the hair?
What's that, SweetP?
I said, what happened to all the hair? Like all these packages that we opened up with no hair. And I don't care where you tell me they went. We got stuff going on the floor in the courtroom. Like, what is going on?
It was
like
all
why
contaminated.
Why admit the empty envelopes and say there's hairs in them? Just don't admit them. Bring the slides in and say you received something from this lab. Where did you receive it from? When you received them, what did you do with it? We put them on these slides. Here they are.
But I think that was good for the defense to be able to show that, even if they found the hair somewhere later and they came in through somebody else's testimony. With the slides, I think that was great to show that. Look, they sending y'all back.
How many times they're touched and being
Yeah, and still, in order to preserve the evidence, even if you put it out of the envelope and put it on a slide, you check the slide and do all the things, then both the slide and the old envelope goes into a new evidence bag. They shall never be separated.
Well, I don't know why they were sealed. Why would you seal an empty envelope? So not only why would you enter evidence that didn't exist into a trial, but then why do you have a sealed empty evidence envelope? I don't have an explanation for that. If it's empty, it's empty. You just go, it's empty because we did something else with it. Why would you seal it back up?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, good point.
I mean, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But
But the only reason to reseal it without evidence in is because you want to fool somebody. So I expect that was done not by a technician.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. And another thing that I completely missed was when Chris Melton blamed the thing that happened the week before on the
corn.
on the corn.
The New Year's cassette tape.
The party cassette tape that was years and years old. And then the defense was smart enough to say, well, now look, they had a fight about corn. And then she was brutally raped and murdered.
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was not a connection I thought of. That was absolutely brilliant. But still, I still believe that he lied, but his lie caught him anyway. Because in the interview, the officer clearly states, the week before, you had a fight about she found out about an incident. She found out and talked to him about it that very weekend, which apparently took place in his parents' home. In that case.
Well, he had a place of his own too, don't forget. I feel like that all happened in this apartment that he had that they've kept really quiet in this trial about how close it was to where Tara lived, and that I don't have any clear understanding as to where he actually was in comparison to her home.
Yeah. And he moved there to be closer to her. I have so much stalking with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did they date
look
for
at him
2
on the
years?
witness stand. Ooh.
Yeah. Did they date for 2 years? 2.5 years maybe? Yeah. But then you have this clear difference before and after New Year's weekend, which the friend testified about. Well, tried to not testify about, but had to testify about.
No, she was done.
Yeah, she was done. Something and those 5 phone calls the day before was probably him calling her, please take me back. And she said,
oh, absolutely.
Fuck you. I'm going out. I'm going to get myself a real man instead of you. And then I'm going to do all the things to him. That is my theory. And he couldn't take it. So, and I don't buy
get your
the
lick
timeline.
back nights out, Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't buy the timeline.
Oh.
At all. No. Because I don't care what happened after 9 a.m. I barely care what happened after 8 a.m.
I know.
Because what happened between 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Now, we do know, sort of, that she had a shower. Yeah, but when did she normally get up in the morning? 6 a.m.? Okay, so 6:30, she's out of the shower.
Well, she could have still had consensual sex with him.
Yeah.
And then things went, she said, okay, like, that's it. We're done.
Like, what if he smelled cologne or something midway through it?
Yeah. It's not shampoo, it's cologne.
Well, I'm just thinking that did he maybe find something or realize that she had been with someone earlier?
She was in the shower. He looked through the laptop.
That could be too. Or a cell phone with text messages. That wasn't super, super big back then. But yeah, I mean, it could be anything like that. And then all of a sudden she gets out of the shower and he's enraged.
Yeah.
And then it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Everything is more plausible than Mr. Faust.
Yes.
Because for all we know, they are. Now, I don't care about, well, we were at the library and then I went home and she said she would be there until 10. Yeah. How about she waited for you to fuck off so she could go party?
That too. That right there.
She just broke up. She just broke up with her boyfriend, and you all are hounding her. Oh, you okay? Oh, you're right. He's such a good boy. Yada yada yada. Because
But he
everybody's
wasn't.
apparently. Yeah,
Yeah, he was a flirt. He was a player too.
He was a
Yeah.
player. He didn't really have a career. Where she was going, she
No.
was going to have a lot more access to a better clientele for her to determine who she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. And I mean, Kat and I talked about it on Monday because it was right after his testimony. And I mean, they act like she would go home after being at the library all that time and she would
And
just
stare at a
stay
wall.
there. And I'm like,
Listen, we
MsDemeanor,
planned.
I had some fun in my 20s, and I can tell you that is not what I would have been doing.
10
Right.
o'clock was the carrot for studying in college. You study in the evening because you know if you get work done, you're going to go out and hang out with everybody at 10 o'clock. Everyone's going to start going downtown. So to keep hearing that on that Thursday night, because everyone's theory seems to be that the crimes occurred Friday morning. When on Friday morning, who knows? But that to me is the carrot. We're gonna study. We're gonna go out at 10. You don't just.
No.
I'm gonna
Oh,
leave
you
the
never
library
left
at
your
10.
house. You never left your house before 9:30.
Hey, I wanted. I'm sorry, I'm breaking in. Look, breaking news. Look,
Breaking news. Give it to us, SweetP.
I really, 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 truly, truly appreciate you guys letting me come up here. We have to come and do these again. This is like my type of party, but
Yeah.
I do have to skedaddle. I am
I
going to
do-
go back in the chat.
Yeah.
I
Let's do a
definitely
wheel for
appreciate-
her. Let's do a wheel for her because she gifted
Yeah.
5 too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's do
All right.
an
I
honorary
mean,
wheel.
Let
We
me
have-
see what this wheel is
We
about.
have done. Oh,
Because it said you're
wait
going
a
to count
minute.
stuff from over by
5
me too.
plus 5, that's 30, 32, 38, 40. Yeah, it's close enough. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
you had a
Let's do-
residual from our stream too. So.
Yeah.
Let's do the wheel, guys. Everyone cheer for the wheel.
Yeah. The wheel.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm
The
scared.
wheel of regrets. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no! 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 Spinning again. No, not the first one. Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
you got yourself some Bonneville bourbon there.
Bonneville bourbon.
Oh wow! Let's see.
This is the nice stuff.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I brought it back from the United States in September. There's not a lot of it left. Every Friday, usually from 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm having my Slightly Buzzed Friday show. Sometimes we talk about a specific case. Most of the time, we talk about everything else. Now, let's see. A shot glass. A shot
I'll
glass.
say there was like 2 months where even after the YSL trial ended, whatever case was happening, we got derailed every single
Yeah.
time and started talking about
Every
YSL
time.
again.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna keep our Friday nights open and let's
Yeah.
some streaming and doing something.
I'm taking-
Oh, nice.
Mississippi. M-I,
Mississippi.
crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I.
But you guys have a good one. I appreciate you guys.
Hold on, we
I
got to
will
do
see
the
you
cheers
under-
with you. We're going to
Oh,
cheers
no.
them
Oh,
out.
we cheers. Okay, I got
Yep.
my cheers. I've been drinking all this time.
Yep.
I thought we was just
Cheers.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
And what is it saying? The house in Faust?
Mm.
Not in the house, can't be Faust?
Oh gosh,
Not in the house. Can't be Faust.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm hoping we get a good verdict. That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
And about an hour ago, the jury went home, by the way. So we are
Good.
not
I'm
on
glad they
verdict
did.
watch.
good.
I think it was only they went picked a 4-person and went home. I don't think there's
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
All right,
most-
guys. I'm gonna go in the chat, but
Yeah.
I can't even do that. My kids be trying to teach me how to do that, cat.
I think the kids do it a different way. They do it with, I don't know. They do it with like,
that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't going to
I use the whole hand.
I don't know,
This gonna be nice. That means
something like like this.
We need
My
Mo.
old
Mo would know
athletic
how to do it.
fingers can't do that. Yeah.
I know, my daughter was like, "You got to do
Like,
like this, Mom."
I do it like this.
Yeah.
They're gonna indict us. Fulton County's gonna indict
My
us.
hands on my hands can't form. This looks like either an apple or a butt.
Or
don't
ball
know.
sack.
I can't go the other way because my arthritis. So
All right, guys. Thank y'all. See y'all. Have a good weekend.
See you, sweetie.
Thanks,
See
Chad.
ya.
All right.
Bye.
Oh.
And
man.
thank you to Moses Dupree becoming a member. Yay!
yeah.
And that goes towards
Love
the next
Moses.
spin on the wheel. So we are already $3 towards the next spin on the wheel of regrets.
Oh, it's so much quicker. Everyone's like, no house, no Faust. Well, I added extra words. But I love that he played on the way they kept mispronouncing Faust's name throughout the whole trial.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
fine, I'm going to make it into a rhyme if you guys are going to keep saying this wrong.
And
Now,
over at
I
Rumble, Slider Pie. So Faust started a fire. Why would he take the time to jump out of the window and put the shade and curtains in place and put the screen back on?
and the chair that was in front of the window inside the apartment. There's a chair on an angle there, completely undisturbed.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much in this that just is stupid. Everything in that apartment says whoever walked in, or let in, or let themselves in, and
Right.
then let themselves out through the front door.
Well,
Who
and I think that
knew
whole...
Who knew she would be home alone?
I think that whole, because remember that orange cassette tape side story with the dumpster dumping, that all came in on redirect of Chris Melton. So that was something we just added in. And that's where I kind of got the impression that the two of them had exchanged keys. And I don't know if he was just saying that story because they did actually exchange keys, or if he knew that there was potential. He was worried that the defense attorney would come out and say you had actually proof that you had a copy of the key or something. But something about that just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
It would be very unusual for one person in a relationship to share their key to their place and the other one not.
Yeah. I mean, you swap keys, right?
That would be very, I would call that highly unusual.
Yeah. But
well, and especially if as planning a surprise party. What if he even told his friend Ashley, his BFF Ashley, who he knew before he met Tara, who actually did his laundry, was washing his shirt, and raised concerns that there was some substance on the shirt when she washed his clothes that matched what was on his hands the day of the crimes. Like, there's just some weird scenario. What if he was just like, hey, I need a key to surprise her for her birthday? And then years later, Ashley didn't want to think anything of it because she doesn't want to admit that the person she's known all along and hooked up with this girl could have been the criminal.
He could have taken one of the roommate's keys and had one made.
Yeah.
Just so he could stalk her and check up on her and everything. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be dating and not dating someone for 2 years. If he wanted the key, he had the key. I completely agree.
Yeah.
And would a lease stop anybody? Because I'll tell you right now, it wouldn't stop me.
No.
Like,
no.
And even if he didn't have the key. Now, the key or the keychain or whatever's not admitted into evidence. We don't actually know if they have her house key.
Well, I think if they did collect her house key, we don't know how it got there. Like, was it there? Was it put back after being used to lock some of the locks? I just don't think that that's the type of thing that somebody.
Yeah, and if it's even if it's a deadbolt, do they have photographs? No, because the firemen broke in.
Right. We wouldn't know whether there was forced entry or not.
No.
Well, we know that they had to break it in because it was deadbolted. So we do have testimony of that.
But deadbolted, but that doesn't mean it's locked from the ins. It's probably unlocked from the inside. You just turn, open, and you're out.
And you could let, like, if you're like, granted, even if you're falling out with somebody late at night, you might be
Mm.
inclined to just keep
Yeah.
quiet. You don't want someone yelling at your door with the radio outside, like, "Babe, take me back." You might open
Yeah.
your door and let them in.
Yeah.
Like,
And here's another thing. During their argument the week before or during New Year's, I want my key back. So
Yeah.
he knew she had 2 keys.
she probably
Yup.
left the keys when she left the note, his keys that
I
she
think
had.
so.
Yeah.
I
That's
completely agree.
like, that is completely not just possible, but very, very plausible. And I think a common way that people
And
break
that
up
might
with
have
one
been
another.
that might have been what the 5 phone calls were about too.
Yeah.
Is her ignoring him, telling him in the note, letter, or whatever, whenever she did, just drop the key off at blah blah blah, do whatever, stick it in the mailbox or whatever,
Mm.
and him refusing to do that and calling her, I need to meet with you so I can give you your key. I need to meet with you to give you your key. That
Yeah.
would be a plausible
Yeah. We
explanation for him
only
to
have
still
his
have.
word for it. We only have his word for it.
Exactly.
Everything the state claims that, oh, he couldn't have done it, it's just his word.
All of it.
Yeah.
I just
We-
about
crazy.
spit my
Mm.
drink out with Liz when she was testifying earlier this week, and she
Liz.
just kept saying,
Oh.
because he has an alibi. Well, because he has an alibi. And I'm like, the bravado that these
Yeah.
people have to think that people are so stupid that they're not going to ask questions like, what is his alibi? I don't even
Yeah.
know what his alibi is.
When
Because
did the fire even get lit?
I think
Yeah.
that the crime itself was committed, like we've said,
Earlier.
between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. By 7 o'clock, this stuff, she's dead by 7 o'clock. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Well,
And-
she did have soot in her airways, so there are some possibility that she clinged on. But what's to say, okay, for the sake of argument, he's picking up his friend at 7:15. They go to this place that nobody can find and find a trace of. He leaves his friend there, goes over to see what's going on. Okay, nobody's home yet. And then start a fire. I mean, there's so many possibilities here,
You're
and none of
absolutely
them
right.
include Mr. Faust.
Nope. And he
None
could have
of it.
been sitting there watching the house, and maybe she did have Edric over. I doubt that's what happened, but he may have followed her and stalked her for wherever she was and saw her, hooking up, so to speak. I mean, Mr.
Follow
Faust
to the
was a good-looking
library.
guy.
Follow to the library.
Because the car
Check
wasn't
on her
in the
there.
driveway at 10 o'clock.
Correct.
Yeah,
Where'd
yeah.
she go? Let me check the usual haunts.
Yeah.
I found her. And then when he finds her, she's with Mr. Faust.
And in
I don't
this-
think it's unusual. Like, I've dealt with a scenario like that. I've dealt with a lot of friends that had to deal with scenarios where somebody was following them around. And then I also worked in nightlife for a while where, I'd be the
Yeah.
sober person running the event, and first of all, you see a lot of people not just make out, but do a lot more in the open
Yeah.
space of a club. Like,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
not far-fetched to think that a encounter
Yeah.
could
Uh-huh.
take place in a
and-
Thirsty Thursday event.
Yeah, and not saying that it's unique for either sex, but after a breakup, sometimes you just want to hook up.
It's you get your lick back.
Yeah. Am I still attractive?
I was
Can
going
I
to say it's
still-
a confidence thing, I think,
Yeah.
in those situations.
And she gets rid of her friend who has been haunting her since New Year's about, oh, how are you feeling? Because the friends were worried enough to constantly check on her.
Yeah.
You don't do that for no reason.
Mm-mm.
So they were overbearing. She went to the library. Her friend went with her. She thought, damn. Oh, finally she left. I'm off to Athens for the club.
Yeah, I don't think there's any scenario that you can convince me that he was actually in her place.
No.
Edric, that is. But I think there is a scenario where that Chris followed her
Yeah.
and knew what she was doing.
He's been stalking her since high school.
I think so.
I mean, all it would take is if her hair would curl up when she was sweaty, like from dancing at a club. That's all it might take for someone to be like, "Oh, you went out? Who were you with?" And
Yeah.
that can be the spark that causes everything.
Yeah. Now we don't know we could know the sort of the composition of the jury. It's 8 men and 4 females, I believe. And I don't know the ethnic, the racial division of them.
We don't know who the alternates are. That's the issue. We know there are 4 African Americans on the jury, but we don't know if they actually are deliberating.
SweetP! Thank you. Bringing us even closer to the next spin on the Wheel of Regrets. Let's see here. We are now with Moses, $3. With Stephanie Bland, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's $4. 7. Canadian too, but I think they are quite close nowadays. Happy Annie, thank you so much. Do we know if they are deliberating Monday? Yes.
They are.
Yeah, Monday morning. No, Monday after lunch. They start again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I believe it's Monday after lunch because it's technically a holiday. That makes it 13. And with SweetP, we get to... Where was I? No, I have 3, 7, 9, 12. $12. So $38 to the next spin on the Wheel of Regrets. And it's Sheriff Shock. Thank you so much. That brings us to $15 and $35 to us. And folks, for you who just became members, you now have access to all my members only content, which is over 100 hours easily. You get early access to my videos, and you have your own emojis on YouTube's. I still haven't figured it out on Rumble how to do the special things if you become a member over at Rumble, and I don't know how to change it from $5 to $3 because I believe $3 is it's less than a cup of coffee on Starbucks, and you get all of me, including one of my videos is a walk around my farm.
Very
Also,
fun.
yeah, and also you see the spare parts. My cousin, who he uses behind the barn, it's about 12 cars, and I use that word very, very liberally. He does drifting. He's a part of the Swedish drifting circuit, so he has spare parts, which is junk cars. So you get to see those.
What is a drifting circuit? Forgive my ignorance.
Drifting is when they just slide around on a circuit with a car. Just
okay.
With
so
burning
it's like
rubber.
Dirt tracks for us. Is it on dirt or is it on pavement?
The pavement, because you have to spin the wheel and smoke has to go and they follow each other and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm originally from the Motor City, so lots of car knowledge. So that's why I was like drifting. I thought that's what you meant, but I wanted to make sure.
Let's see.
Also, if anyone was interested, Mel, I'm not a lawyer, but posted new updates for the Lil Durk case about rulings on the admissibility of lyrics. So I'm gonna drop that in the.
Let's see here if I can.
In the private chat there.
Oh, apparently there's a winter drifting circuit as well, where they slide on ice.
Ooh, we used to do that in Michigan because the lakes would freeze over. And so everyone would either race snowmobiles or trucks on the frozen lakes. Oakland County. I see Ben's, I can't say, Ben's jamming horsepower, HP. I'm thinking that's what it means. Yeah, Oakland County. I know exactly where that is. Motor City's in Wayne County, but.
For those who don't know, Yeah, and for
I love it.
Yeah, and for copyright reasons, that's all you get to see. Yeah, my cousin has spooked this old Volvo to 900 brake horsepowers.
Pull up Mavhog's comment.
What?
On the phone with Donna Adelson.
Look, girl, how you get to Vietnam?
I got my passport ready. Help.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh,
That makes me think of
Thank you.
the pig
And thank you
races.
to
You ever see
Chuck
the pig
for
races?
5 new memberships. Now I
The
have to
goat?
do math again. Let's see here. Where were we? Okay, there. 3, 7, 9, 12, 15, 30, 35. Now we're all of a sudden about only $15 from the next spin on the Wheel of Regrets. Yay! And thank you, Sheriff Shock. And thank you to Gas 7 Me Too's. Or am I supposed to read that differently?
Maybe it's like Game 72s.
Oh!
Oh
When to spread
yeah.
out.
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm not very good at reading those.
I'm old.
Me too.
I barely know LOL. Lots of love.
Oh wait, I have a story about my mom. So she emailed somebody who told them that they were dealing with the loss of their mother or like a loved one, and she signed it LOL and then
Oh
her name.
no! Oh
Thinking it
no!
meant lots of love.
Oh
I've heard that story like 37 times, so I'm
Of
just very glad
course.
to be the one to tell it once.
Oh my gosh, that is great. I love it.
no! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
The goal.
All
Do,
right.
do, do, do.
Da, 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 da,
Hold
da.
on, wait. While you spin, let me get a little repour.
It is the Wheel of Regrets. Dum 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 dum. Oh, here we go. Tequila.
Tequila.
Oh. But, well, not but. This is actually the good stuff. Gonzalez,
That's a pretty cool
1939
bottle.
tequila.
That's
Yeah, it's
a white. Am I to assume it says Blanco? on
yeah,
it.
yeah, Blanco. Yeah,
A white tequila.
yeah. This is, I believe, it's Florida.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's even numbered. It's
oh, fancy.
yeah.
Look at you.
Damn, I didn't know I should.
Highfalutin and everything.
Yeah. So here we go. Now, for those who wonder, yes, I do have this tequila as well, because everybody knows you should have
Okay,
a
sorry
red
for the
hat.
delay of game.
Red hats on tequila. That's quality. No. All right. Where's my Mississippi chocolate? No, let's do no. I buy a shot glass for every state I've been in, and also for if I find something very, very funny, like
Bucky's.
Bucky's. Because nothing says truck stop like shot glass.
That's right.
And I actually been to 3 Bucky's. I went to the one outside of Houston. I went to the one between New Orleans and Atlanta, and I went to the one in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Been to the one in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Mine's from a
Oh.
Canadian African safari.
Mine,
So-
I'm still Hakuna Moscato here.
Love it.
Thank you. Here we go.
And in
Nom,
case
nom, nom.
anyone's wondering, I'm drinking something. It's my favorite cheap drink. Admiral Nelson. It's way better than Captain Morgan. Just saying.
Now, if you wonder, this is my bookshelf. I have, I believe, 5 books in it and about 20 bottles of booze.
It's priorities.
Yeah, priorities.
It's all about priorities. I get it.
Now, folks, if you I don't want to say, he destroys himself for money. Every week, I go to my physician who does all the tests, and I make her very, very angry because I'm not supposed to be this healthy. My blood pressure is good. Blood sugar is good. My whatever the sample is to check your livers and stuff. Livers, not plural. Liver. I only have one. I promise. At least I think so. I mean, she checks everything, and I'm healthy, and she's so angry because I shouldn't be. I'm old. I'm
It's all that
overweight.
farm living.
Folks, I'm almost 300 pounds, and of course I'm almost 6'4" as well. But I shouldn't be this healthy, but I am.
Right. Don't question it, man.
No.
Roll with it.
Yeah, and I also say, the moment the test says, "Nah, your liver is black and like this big," I'm done. But up until then, cheers! And really, a Catman found its login to Rumble and gifted 5 subscriptions on Rumble. Nice.
I
Thank
like
you.
the little studio features you were doing with Rumble. I felt like it was easier to where you were showing the chats
Yeah.
on different parts of the screen.
Yeah, I mean, Rumble Studios have improved really, really well the past year. So once in a while, you will see me do streams from Rumble because I need to do streams via the Rumble studio to be monetized or be extra monetized, something of the sort. And I like it. And it also has this, hey, but it shows it.
That's me defending Admiral Nelson in the chat.
I just pulled one of these up, and so all of that, but you can't really. You only have 4 options. You have background. You have there's more than me here. There's just me here, and me with video. That's all the options you have.
It's idiot proof. It sounds
You
like.
can't like just. I want
Maybe
this
I need to
bigger
check this
or
out.
I want this bigger or smaller or elongated, or it's not like what you can do here on StreamYard, which is also the reason why I still use StreamYard, because they have stuff that I really can't do anywhere else, and I'm also used to StreamYard. I'm still looking for I'm still looking for one of these platforms to decide, hey, you can't get sound from that because it's another video. Do you want to solve that? And I just press a fucking button, and I can have, instead of everything on one window, I can separate it on my screens.
The thing that gets me is, so I did a live stream, and one of the things I do on my channel, and we'll be doing this when I do a deep dive into Barry Morphew, is if I can get any photographs inside a home, whatever home it is that we're talking about, then I'll do that. Well, I was playing a video to try to see how we could see the inside of this home, and they had some doggone background music on the video. And sure enough, don't you know, I got dinged.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's what I wish I could do. I wish when I'm going live, I would know immediately that, I need to mute this or whatever. So now I just kind of mute it all the time, unless it's something that I think we need to hear. but it never even crossed my mind that night that the background music was some
Yeah.
copyright protected music. I was like, what?
Yeah. And on one of my Friday streams about a month ago or something, I choose to wind down. Sometimes I play this zombie survival game, so I started doing that on stream, and people couldn't hear it because it was in another window.
Oh.
It's
They
that's
could
so
see it.
interesting.
Yeah, but I thought it's just another window.
That was when you were using StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to share a tab to share the audio. If you just share a window, it doesn't pull in the audio.
Exactly. And for me, it can't be that hard.
No, because like
just-
Streamlabs, all of the Twitch third-party streaming
Now
platforms
you can do it in OBS, but
Which
you have to
is-
go into OBS and actually, I want that, and it's just, I don't want to work for it. I
tried
pay you
OBS.
to do it for me. Yeah.
And I tried OBS and I was like, oh,
BS.
I've used OBS for like recording videos with different placements that I could edit in case I messed anything up along the way and changing scenes. I couldn't do it live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a
And-
whole thing. And yeah, my IT department was like, it's easy. You just do this. And I'm like, I hear a lot of people talk about StreamYard. Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah. But since StreamYard was sold to an investment firm, they jacked up the price.
They
for
doubled
this.
the annual price.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for another platform to look at StreamYard and say, let's do it better for that price.
Yeah.
Restream
And I
is a little
can get-
cheaper, and it's the same thing. For anyone that isn't already in an annual contract and wants to be able to do similar, I think Restream is comparable, and it's like, I think it's about half the price of StreamYard.
Yeah,
but
I
I
don't-
paid for my year. I forgot to cancel, and it billed
Yeah.
me for the year, so I'm here.
Yeah. And thank DNB, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you,
over
DNB.
over here at
And
YouTube,
really a cat mom.
really a Catman, another one. So with no, now I have okay, we already spun. Now 15, 30 plus. No, not that one. That one. All of a sudden we are at 45, so only $5 to
Ooh.
the next spin.
It looks like
No.
you have cats gifting you a bunch of memberships because of the profile pictures. They're like in war in your chat, giving gifted subs. Because I look at whatever your profile picture is, that's how I think you are in the chat. So if your profile picture is a cat or a dog, I picture a cat or a dog talking in the chat, just so you guys know. Like, that's just how my brain works. I know you're people, but my brain can't process it. So I imagine that we have two different cats giving gifted subs in the chat.
I know
Which I-
every time I see Dizzy, I think it's a smiley face person. So
Oh, and I just got a message from Melanie Little. Still not finished, exhausted, not tonight.
aw.
Oh yeah, it was a long day.
Yeah, it was an extremely long day. But I also checked. Catman bought 5 coffees. Now wait a
Smart
minute.
towel's a smart towel to
Hey.
me.
Rumble is $5 a piece, so that's $25 plus 30. So we're already past one spin.
Uh-oh.
Plus, so we are 5 over, plus 5 buy me a coffees. That's an additional 25. So we are $30 into the next spin on the Wheel of Regrets. But here it's the current one. Here we go. The Wheel of Regrets.
Regrets. Isn't that what it is? Oh, you got some Canuck whiskey.
Yeah. Now, as I said earlier, I have Malort here, but the Wheel of Regrets is biased, so it's empty.
So the Wheel
Every-
of Regrets is named Judge Lot.
Yeah, it's very, very biased. The
I don't
judge
think
not-
she has any regrets.
No,
No, but she's
doesn't
very
really-
biased.
Yeah. So So while all other bottles are like a third to a half full, this became empty. So I bought this, which Ian Runkle said don't.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Ian Runkle.
Yeah, because this is a Canadian whiskey, and as all whiskeys, if it comes in a plastic bottle with a screw
Oh.
cork, and I
Yeah.
tried it. This is one of these. Now, is it as bad as Malort? No. But for a whiskey, oh, for the love of fuck, it's really
I
bad.
know that Runkle likes his drinks.
Yeah. Let's do Utah.
Utah. Corey Richens. That's what I think of when I see Utah.
Utah's
Or
had,
crazy
like,
Lori Vallow.
yeah, I would say Utah has like a
Or
true
maybe-
crime magnet.
Yeah, Jody Hildebrand and Ruby Frankie. Like, there's a lot of crazy happening in there.
So we need to ship more Malort. No, you don't. You really, really don't. I cannot for the life of me understand why somebody voluntarily makes that shit. I don't. But here's for Canadian whiskey. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. How can a whiskey be too sweet and sour? And at the same time taste like turpentine?
I love the fact that Sheriff Chuck said nothing says Canadian whiskey like Utah. So true. You don't have an Ontario shot glass or anything like that? Toronto?
Wow. Still bad.
Have you had grappa before?
Grappa?
Grappa.
Well, we have a soda over here called grappa, but I don't think we mean the same thing.
It is. I call it turpentine. When my husband and I got married, we had.
Is it one of these chasers?
No.
No.
It's a liquor of some kind, a clear liquor. And when my husband and I got married, this friend of ours who is from Greece got us grappa. And he said, when you have your first child, open this bottle and you drink the grappa in celebration of your first child's birth. Okay, great. And so beautiful bottle. It has like in the bottom of it, it's all hand blown with a little reindeer in the bottom and everything. It's beautiful. I still have the bottle. My husband and I sat down and we took a drink and I'm like,
you celebrate with this shit? No,
it was awful. It is probably the worst thing I've ever consumed in my life.
No. Now, part of my, let's just say, step family are from former Yugoslavia. They have some serious bad booze down there. Always in plastic bottles, always not clear. A funny story, because one of my step relatives got married with a Swedish guy, and her relatives, all of them, showed up. Serbia, people from Serbia. Yeah, so they showed up, and then her half brother started to make a speech telling them, her husband, well, now when you're in the family, this is what we expect. And he has this stone face. I mean, that guy makes me look small. And I'm close to 6'4" and close to 300 pounds.
You're big.
Yeah. He is like, damn. And he started having this wedding speech about his obligations towards the family. And you can see poor Andreas just sitting there getting, what have I gotten myself into? And he finishes off, just as you know it, mean, your house is our house are your house, but if they're not family, it's not your house.
No
And all,
house, no Faust.
yeah, house. And here's how they pre-planned it, because they told Andrea's friends, because some of them, I mean, for if they are going away, they have a key for emergencies and stuff. People started handing him the keys back, even to the extent that one person showed up. I don't know if I have your key, but here's one just in case.
Oh.
It was so funny because that guy is so intimidating. Now, he's the nicest guy.
That's
Absolutely.
usually how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. But once he gets that face, oh, he looks mafia. He looks mafia. I mean, it's absolutely terrifying. I used to joke that I have a resting serial killer face. He has this, I don't care.
The blank eyes.
Yeah, the blank. Yeah, exactly. The blank
Blank
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's the nicest guy. I mean, he has that fucker has 2 degrees. He's both a lawyer and an engineer. I mean,
He knows everything, apparently.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
clearly knows everything, but probably
No.
doesn't have a lot of great social skills.
In all seriousness, I actually think I think it's great to be an engineer and get into the legal field,
yeah,
because you can probably understand, what it might entail to become an expert in something that's more technical.
Well, I said today, watching this ridiculous trial, that I figured out why I never went to law school and never got my law degree to practice, because I would be in jail, because there is absolutely no way this woman and her shenanigans and the tomfoolery that I have seen in this case, I wouldn't be able to keep it together. I do not have Doug Bates in me of just being calm, or even Mr. Cruz, because he was very calm, and I don't have his kind of grace. I'm like a pit bull, and I'd be like, oh, really? I'm like, oh, this is why it's good that I never went into law.
Yep.
yeah.
I would cry when I get angry, so I would just cry.
Yeah. And by the way, MsDemeanor,
Frustration.
mispronounced name.
I like that. I love that.
Thank you. And that, folks, gets us to the next spin on the Wheel of Regrets. Holy crap.
Also, why you spin? Did I see that you made your Rumble name Big NikStarow?
Yep.
Not the little Nick.
I'm not doing hot sauce today.
He's cheating.
I will not do the 8 out of 10, but I will do the habanero. Temple of the Moon Gin.
Oh, well, this better have a really cool bottle, because that's a big name to live up to. Show me what you got, Nick. Well, it's mildly disappointing, I must say.
It's a cool label.
It's a cool label.
Yeah, so it's not square. It's wider here than here.
Yeah, okay. You're winning me over.
It looks more like a tequila bottle than a...
And it's from Utah.
You needed the Utah shot glass for the Utah.
Where's my Utah shot glass?
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait a minute. I have this, which is from Utah. This is Zootah.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Yeah, it is from Logan, Utah. They have a zoo there with animals in way too small cages. And yeah, so they mix parrots over there, and then you have a lynx over there, and you have actually skunks and stuff like that. And they have this white parrot. They have a specific name, who saw me and started doing the
oh boy,
and screech and all what you, and then the kid ran up. Oh, he's so funny, and the parrot just froze. And then I had someone. Yeah, I can make it talk. So the Suta shot glass. Let's see. Is it clean? I don't know. It will be.
God made dirt. Dirt won't hurt.
There you go.
That's my
There
take
are-
on it. It's like
It
the
hurts my
5
feelings that
rule.
the cage was too small. I hate hearing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it. I mean, they were decent, but the lynx, but not the lynx. I believe it was even what do you call not the lynx, the mountain lion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was big. It was the biggest cage in the zoo, but I mean those.
Still.
Yeah, those are used to miles.
Exercise, yeah.
Yeah, and folks, Utah, most of the year is hot as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. And
All right. Look at Sheriff Chuck's comment about
and
Lisa.
fuck you, Dave. Sheriff Chuck. Nick's doing his Lisa imitation. Okay, the spin says that, but I'm doing something else because he follows the law. I don't feel like it. I'm going to respin the wheel.
Oh, funny.
Oh. But yeah, Dave, fuck you.
So speaking of animals, I got my mom for a Christmas gift 2 Christmases ago these follow bracelets. It's like FAHLO, and they pair with like an animal that has a tracking device on it. So I got a gorilla that's sponsored by the Diane Fossey Foundation, who I've always supported. But then I also got her a manatee so she could feel like she's following something close to me in Florida. Like that's her way to see what I'm doing down here. And then for the kicks and giggles, I also got a bracelet for a sloth. And so she'll call me and she'll be like, oh, the manatee's over here today. It's moving. She swam a lot today. And the gorilla's doing it. The sloth never moves. She gets so upset that the sloth doesn't move anywhere.
I got the same thing for my nephew has 3 daughters, and they live in California. And so I did the same thing, only mine, I did sea turtles.
Oh, that was a good bracelet too, I think.
The bracelet follows the sea turtles, and oh my gosh, they were over the moon, being able to follow where these sea turtles were and what they were doing, because sea turtles tend to be a little bit more active than a sloth. But MsDemeanor loves sloths, and so I might have to consider that as a gift.
It was because I don't know if my mom is like complaining unironically or what, but she's like, it never moves. Me and my brother will sit there like, that's so exactly why I got you the bracelet, so we would see if you would complain.
All right,
making law simple.
Yeah, it's Dave. He's a Michigan lawyer.
Oh,
He's married to a Swedish woman whose family lives about an hour from where I live. So,
well, what part of Michigan, Dave, are you from?
Right outside of Detroit.
Oh, I need more than that, because being the Motor City girl just outside of Detroit, I would need to know that.
I will let Dave explain.
Absolutely. Yeah, when you're from that area, people go, okay, but where? Really? Okay, but really
let's
where?
Let's see. Dave says, Nick, introduce your friend. I don't know her. MsDemeanor, introduce yourself.
I'm MsDemeanor. I cover court cases from a juror's perspective. I came on the scene, Southwest Oakland County. I gotcha. I was born in Washtenaw County, and that's all I'll say too. So,
you're in Judge Simpson's area.
Who Simpson?
Judge Simpson. You don't know who Judge Simpson is?
I don't think so.
Oh,
you're in for a treat.
I haven't lived in Michigan since 2004.
Do you remember the viral story of Corey Harris, the guy that was driving without a license and then showed up to court, Zoom court, in his car?
Yes.
That's that judge.
Oh, Okay. Yeah, so
And also doing the
This
charade
is
war.
Honorable Judge Cedric Simpson, and he's so good. He is really, really good, and he's very, very clippable when it comes to. I mean, one of my most watched videos with, close to 80,000 views is with Judge Simpson because he's that good.
he looks like he's pretty no nonsense.
Oh hell yeah! He's one of these judges that he will give you a break, but if you come back,
have it together.
hell is going to rain down on you. He's also the judge currently presiding pre-trial over the Coach Moore case.
Oh,
yeah,
Sharon Moore. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very familiar.
Yeah. So he is currently before it's handed over to a circuit court, he is handling the pre-trial things. And it's interesting. And now the entirety of the Sharon Moore case is interesting because it is he said, she said.
Oh, I'm going to be following that one. That is way too close to home for me to not cover it. So, in answer to your question, Dave, I came on the scene because I was in the gallery at the Donna Adelson trial, and I was mistaken for Auntie Deb or Jimmy, dressed in drag. And instead of being upset about it, I did a cute little video and sent it out. And here I am today. So I've been doing TikToks and had been following cases for some time. But that really I was going to be doing live streams of trials, and that solidified everything. Thanks to my IT department, my son. He was the one that kept saying, "You need to do this, Mom. You need to do this." So I am not a woman. I don't wear a wig, but I do get my wig trimmed from time to time. This one anyway.
Yeah, and Jen said Simpson recently ordered someone to appear in person because they were having schmecks and smoking in Zoom court.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and a Friday not that long ago, we watched that. Why am I having a text 3 a.m. in the morning? Well, so let's watch me, Hayden, Hella, and Dali. I think seems
let me just stop you. She's going to need to appear in person. We've had a problem with this defendant. We've kicked her out of our courtroom. I think on 2 occasions she's come back in. She was smoking.
That wasn't me.
Go over there and don't test.
I can go test. I can either pan out or just make that money up.
That's not me.
I'll grant the motion for. Thank you.
That's not me.
Folks, my staff has reported that was you. And it appeared as though you were having sex on the screen.
No.
If she understands them and at this time knowingly voluntarily waived them and lay a factual basis to the added count.
May I have her sworn? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about?
Well, that's a handy.
So be done.
That's a handy dandy.
I mean, this is court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of methamphetamine.
Whoa! Oh,
that's yeah. Shakes.
She's no longer using her hands.
Yep.
Your Honor, for the record, Brian Stacy P3305.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I have a new funny thing to follow. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Judge Simpson.
you will love him.
No, Judge Simpson deletes his live streams quite fast, so you have to be
on it,
recording it as they happen.
That is too funny.
Here's the thing. He ordered her to appear in court for the next hearing. She didn't show up.
Oh my
So
gosh.
now she
was
has a
busy.
$10,000 warrant on her.
Well, I think MsDemeanor is texting me, and I need to eat some dinner.
No.
Yeah, Nick, I'm the same because I have not eaten
Oh.
today. I didn't
you've been
plan
going
to
all
start
day.
streaming so early, and then here we are.
Yeah. And you've been streaming a lot of hours and everything, and we are over 2 hours in.
Kat is the hardest working person on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
gonna retire for
Definitely.
2 weeks and then be back.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah, and
so much for having me. I truly appreciate it.
thank you so much for being here. I mean, if you ever are bored on a Friday around 5 p.m., Friday 5 p.m., I have my Slightly Buzzed Friday show, because 5 p.m. Eastern time is 11 p.m. my time.
And it's 4 p.m. my time because I'm on Central.
Oh, you're on Central.
I'm
Yeah.
Central time. So
Yeah.
I'd have to wait until I got
Yeah.
like today. I was watching Kat's stream and listening to it on my drive home, and I was just so enraged. Yes,
This is the truth. This is the truth. Or
I know.
at
I
least
say it all the time too.
sometimes it's not that it's fun. Sometimes it's like I'm not alone screaming at a screen about something that's pissing me off.
Well, I say all the time, this is literally how MsDemeanor and I stay married.
Has to deal with,
because I can go now and I won't discuss anything that happened with this case. Had I not gotten on and vented with all of you, oh, the poor man. He would have had to hear something. So he was like, take your time. It's okay. We have all weekend. It's good. Yeah, I'll bring you a wine. Sure.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
Yeah. And we're over 2 hours in. And I mean, thank you guys for making me spin the wheel of regrets. Thank you to Really a Catman, Brain Socks, Slidey Pie, and Anima Rampere and Ambrosia over at Rumble for keeping me busy over at Rumble. Thank you guys over at YouTube. Thank you so much. And you over at X, get over here. Make me at least some money.
Let me know how that works and how that happens.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody. Now, the Faust-trial on Monday, we are going. And folks, again, I have more work than I've had in years. I don't know if I can stream it, but if Kat is
I'll throw up
live
like
stream,
a opening statements rewatch or something. You
Yeah,
said they're starting at lunch.
Yeah, 12:30, I believe.
That'll work for me. I can get stuff done in the morning.
Yeah.
Feel productive.
I may be close to done by the time that comes along because I
Yeah.
think there's only about 5 or 6 hours for
Yeah.
the
So,
Warner trial.
So it's more probable that I might join the Kat's stream than streaming on my own. I will make videos about certain stuff. Folks, check my videos. Give me the views. Big Nick needs them. And as a comment, yes, over at Rumble, I'm Big Nick because of her.
Kat's the bomb.
It's from the YSL trial, and they started talking about a random unindicted co-conspirator named Big Nick.
I'm not that Nick. I'm not that Nick. I'm Big Nick.
That's right.
So everybody, thank you so much. Thank you to MsDemeanor. Thank you to KattNotWilliams. Thank you to
SweetP. I call her SweetP, so it throws people up, but her channel name is Take It to Trial.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for showing up. It's 3:07 a.m. here, and it's Valentine's Day. And
Happy Valentine's
Day.
Valentine's Day.
And no house, no Faust.
That's right.
$5 over at Rumble. Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Thank you. And as a parting gift, the entirety of my inspiration for this suno.com song is an AI generated song, was this hair expert on this trial. It's a shit science, and you know it. See you in the next stream or video. Bye-bye.
Step right up to the miracle station. We've got justice in a jar on sale. Wave a lab coat, sprinkle Latin, sign your name, then set that scale. Look, a scratch on a screwdriver. Look, a pattern on a shell. Call it tool mark analysis, baby. That's how they send you to a cell. It's a shit science and you know it, but they sell it with a wink and a grin. Draw a line, call it math. Write a number on a latch, then they swear that the truth's locked in. Shit science. Showbiz in a lab coat, give the jury one more magic trick to quote. They clap, they sigh while a life goes by on a shit science song and dance they buy. Open wide, says the expert smiling. Let me measure every jagged tooth. Bite mark analysis on a bruise in a photo. They announce they've discovered the truth. Here's a cheat, here's a mole, here's a slideshow. Turn the guests into gospel on a screen. They don't mention all the bodies that this carnival left in between. It's a shit science, and you know it, but they belt it like 11 o'clock tune. They project, they perform on the stand while a family waits for a June. It's a shit science, glitter on a gravestone. They make certainty from shadows alone. They rhyme might with must, turn maybe to must on a shit science chorus of trust. Here's a hair in a plastic packet, microscopic match. They shout on cue. They compare, they declare from a single little strand, like a crystal ball come true. Then a tape in a humming courtroom. Listen close, do you hear that line? Voice print and Alice on a swiggle in a graph. They pretend it's a fingerprint sign. You know it, still they stage it with a spotlight glow. Every chart, every slide, just a confident pride. But the stakes are too high for this show. It's a shit science, curtain call on bad odds. Time to tear down this cardboard facade. Cause a man could lose his life to a catchy little lie from a shit